Hello and welcome in everybody, Diabetes the Second here, with the first stream of 2022, and some Dragon Warrior Randomizer. We've got a casual community race about to kick itself off. Gonna go ahead and ready ourselves up, and we'll be underway shortly. Hopefully everybody had a good ringing in of the new year, and everything is going well for you. Always important to stay healthy and stay safe in that big scary world right now. Doing my best and my part to do so. Hopefully y'all are doing it as well. Go ahead and got the clear board here. Ready for mapping, ready for tracking. And ready, hopefully, for a successful speedrun of this blind seed. Alright, let's go. Male Goof-Off from Dragon Warrior 3 is our hero for this one, starting off with Extra Key, very nice. Fighter's Ring, I'll take. Radiant and Heal More. 9, 11, 24, and 8. Pretty good starting stats, actually. Swamp start. Go ahead and do a save here. See what we've got in the treasury, in the back, outside. 9 strength means we can at least get things going. Hopefully the swamp is not too extensive. We have Heal More. Inputs, inputs, inputs. Okay, we just didn't do anything for 5 seconds. That works. So Extra Key, Wings, Herb, and Gold. Very nice. Not really any sort of set amount of gold to do in a blind gold grind. I don't really like doing anything too extensive. Because we got a key and gold, we can purchase keys and fill up, check the back, walk outside, etc. I've kind of gotten into the habit of aiming for somewhere around 10,000. That way, even if we take a few deaths, we should hopefully be able to purchase at least something in a nearby town if we find one. It's a dark cave back here. We'll probably just let it ride for a little bit. It's the Staff Cave. Okay. Oh, there is a town over there. Can we reach the town? Four, 12, 3, 1, and hurt. Now, if we can reach it, it's not going to be a straightforward route. Four, 5, 2, 5. And now level 4. 0, 1, 0, 7, so not much. Grossly overestimating my strength, apparently. So really nothing immediately in that little bit to the west. We have a town across the water. With Hurt, I'm not sure that it's really worth trying to push too hard for. Hey, Tanuki Monster, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good new year. 2022. We said it about 2021. It's got to be better than the year before, and, well, we all know how that panned out. But I am optimistic. No, we cannot get there from here. Let's backtrack. There's that town, tantalizingly close right there, but we can't go north or southwest around to it. I hear ya. I hear ya 100%. Didn't I just say something about overestimating my strength? Just cast Hurt. Okay, level 5, 5, 4, 0, 12. Extra MP's kind of nice. Hopefully things are going well for you, though. Hopefully you enjoyed whatever you happen to have done. I'm not sure if I've chatted with most people since Christmas, but hopefully you enjoyed Christmas and all that, New Year's, if those are things that you celebrate. Yeah, another different year here, just with COVID restrictions and isolation, quarantine, and all that stuff, but, you know. Overall, it was okay. I can't complain. Alright. 6. Gold I'm holding on to just from a blind gold grind. 1, 5, 8, 4. Stop spell and repel. It's not necessarily earmarked for anything, but if I can stay alive, that's just one less thing I need to worry about. So we do have access to a gold grind whenever we choose, we just need to find Mountain Cave or Grave. We aren't wanting for herbs, we aren't wanting for keys. But we can take a brief look in another direction if we want to explore and just see if there's anything else nearby. Oh, it's a pretty extensive swamp. Kinda would like to kill this and not die to it, but that's the risk you take. That's probably pretty close to a max roll. Druid Lords aren't that strong. Hey, OAG, welcome in. Thanks for the Happy New Year. Hopefully yours is good as well. Just doing some racing. Oh, there's a town straight to the south. We just didn't see it before. Is there good okay, Key Town. We already had keys, so that's not an issue. But if there was expensive equipment here that we could have gold grinded for, and or had the gold for until about a minute ago, that would have been nice. Stones of Sunlight, quest item number 1. Take that. Well, there goes our flame sword. Typical. I'm sorry the internet situation wasn't great. It's always annoying when stuff like that comes up, because there's not much you can do. Glad to hear you've been keeping busy, reading and such. Dang. That's not gonna work. So how did the seed start? It is a swamp start. But we had an extra key in the throne room, so we were able to check some stuff right off the bat. We had a gold grind, herb grind, key grind, all available from the start. We chose to get about a 10,000 gold, roughly. Picked up a couple levels immediately outside. We had heal more from the start as well, which was nice. Unfortunately, we didn't find the town that is immediately to the south and has good equipment. So unfortunately, we were only able to pick up shield, that's it. A bit unlucky. Short of restarting, though, there's not a whole lot that I can do about it. I could gold grind up. But given the fact that we have hurt and... Oh, there's another town right here. That's not ideal for us. Because, again, we've taken a few more deaths and could have seen this a long time ago. Same deal, magic armor available. Bought games for yourself? Wow. What a concept. Sounds like fun, though. Pick up anything interesting? MHW Iceborne. Not super familiar. I can't believe this continues to go through. I'm assuming it's gonna dead end here momentarily, but I could be wrong. No. Dead end. So sad. Hurt more. Oh. Oh, Monster Hunter. It took me, I'm trying to think, like, what is that? And then you said Monster Hunter MHW. Okay. Rise, yeah, okay. Yeah. Gotcha. That sounds like fun. I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I've seen a bunch, and they look like they'd be a lot of fun. But, I don't know if they're exactly like my style of game, necessarily. I only stream this, that's true. Our Wyverns with Weak Breath. Oh, we've got a cave. Mountain cave or tablet? It's tablet. What is my style? That's a good question. I'm not entirely certain. If I just look at the games that I play on a regular basis or have played or spent a significant amount of time in the past couple of years, it'd be stuff like Terraria, which is more of a sandbox open adventure game. Gold here in the tablet cave. Slay the Spire I spent way more time in than probably I ever expected to, so it's more of a card deck building game. Darkest Dungeon I spent a decent bit of time in as well. And kind of a procedural dungeon crawler, but like with very slow, deliberate battle mechanics. Oh, God. There's just a lot of death out there. Oh, another town. It's coal. Well, I'm glad I explored. Hopefully it's a payoff. A big goose egg, great. Just what I wanted to see. Alright, hand axe half plate. I can afford something, that's good. Full plate's also here. Let's try to hack through. Oh, God. More breath attacks. Hand axe didn't do anything for our attack power. So if this is something you rarely see. And they have heal more. Great. Outstanding. Not hurt. Oh, I have stop spell. Well, I can keep that in mind. Not for that battle. Okay, we're just gonna find all the towns. Alright. This is Cantlin. Nothing worthwhile here. You're fine. I just, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake with a lot of stuff going on. So I haven't got a chance to really read most of what you've said. Flame and magic here. Oh, come on, NPCs, get out of the way. Alright. No silver shield that we've seen. This is a one-way trip. $47 north, 23 west. We are not going to be reaching that directly. Sadly. What we can do, though, is do a quick count over to the town. Okay, at least I know where that town is now relative to that, so when I find that, I can continue the count if necessary. Really need to find a spot to grind here. We've seen Druin Lords. Druin Lords could be good. They've got Fire Breath, which is a little bit nasty. Magic Reverence would be good since they have Stop Spell, but we have to land Stop Spell first. I should be able to attack you now. Or not. How about some stats? So stats would be fantastic. 10 strength, let's go. 0, 3, 2. Can I physical attack? Crit's gonna be better. Yeah, again, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I'm kind of glancing through. You talked about like the physics and kind of how things react and work, etc. And I don't have, like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with it, but having watched it, it does seem very realistic, or like things have weight, I guess is probably the best descriptor that I can put out there for my impression, based on what I've seen, which isn't much, to be fair. But just exactly like you're saying, it's like it's fun to hit those things. You feel the weight. If you fight things in certain ways, monsters react differently. You have, as you mentioned, flinching. You can break pieces. You can cause, injuries, and you have a lot of those. Like, there's nuance to combat. It's not just hack away and just mash a button. There's more to it than that. Assuming if I go straight south here, I'm gonna run into Cantlin, and I do. Gosh. I just cannot find anything outside of the opening zones. Yeah, planning, not spamming, having strategy, having, an approach. It definitely sounds more my type of game, but in general, action-y games aren't super up my alley. Not that I don't play them, enjoy them, but action combat's not exactly my high-level skill set. Oh, I also have hurt. Yeah, I definitely can't do any physicals against this guy. Cup of coffee number 38. That reminds me, I never did actually end up making coffee today. I set my stuff up, I got a cup ready, and then just didn't make any. Probably explains a few things. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of nuance and detail in that type of programming and in that type of like strategy development for or thought process for a game. It's not just bare bones. I mean, there's a lot of games that are out there that are good in concept and not necessarily executed terribly well. Or, well, what seems to be pretty much the standard today is push something out the door and then, like, make the game as people are playing it for 2 or 3 years. Like, basically push out a pre-alpha and then just build on it. Oh yeah, hack and slash is fine too. I agree with you. It's definitely not my style of game, personally. Like, I don't think I would enjoy that very much. 96921. Let's go further down there. We'll have to check that out in a little bit. Oh, we got a ton of MP. That's kind of nice. The extra HP is okay. Let's fill up our numbers over here, too. I have to wait to see what the rest of the story is. Alright, bottom of the map. I can probably just attack now. Finally. Yeah. But it's kind of a thing, at least, again, I don't play a ton of new games, so I really am not the best person to make any commentary on this, but I do either watch or vaguely pay attention to in the background, you know, a decent number of newer games, and the phenomena of basically pushing out a beta as a fully released game, that just irritates the heck out of me, and I feel like it's way too common nowadays. But it is kind of interesting to see a game develop over time. I mean, again, it's one thing if it's being done by an indie developer where you're just pushing something out there to get it out there, see if people are interested, get feedback from a larger community because you can't afford QI testing, and you know, you don't necessarily know exactly what people are going to like, especially if it's different. To be honest with you, Slay the Spire was kind of like that. I mean, I played that in beta for like well over a year before the game actually officially came out. Like, somebody had it in their top 10 games of whatever year that was, like 2019, and I was like, top 10 games of 2019? Like, I played this 2 years ago, what the hell are you talking about? And then it's like, no, it wasn't released until, like, January of 2019, even though you were playing it in February of 2018. So some games certainly benefit from that, but then you have other games that are being put out there by, like, AAA, or AAA titles by mainstream developers. Just like, there's no reason for that. There really isn't. It was a shot in the dark. How we killed a blue dragon with 60 attack power. That's kind of cool. But games like Phasmophobia I think is a pretty good example. Like, it was shoved out there and a ton of people played it, and it is a fun experience, but it was so rough. It's still pretty rough, and people have been playing it widely for like well over a year at this point. Now, has it grown and developed over time? Absolutely it has. 24, 5, 2. Well, that solves some of the attack power problem. Thought this might have been an okay zone with the Druid Lord, but if the rest of the enemies are garbage, then not so much. But yeah, in terms of RPGs, you can't really have a pre-release beta of an RPG because the story is like what the game is, right? I mean, if you're doing you'd have to put out, it'd be a demo. Like, you can't really have a pre-release of an RPG unless it's episodic and you're kind of just doing a sampler, sort of. Like, this is what the gameplay style is, and here's a small episode in the story. Oh yeah, I mean, gosh, we don't need more ways for people to build half a game and sell it to you for full price. There's plenty of ways for that to happen already. Nice two-shot. Oh, resource management I shouldn't say can be a lot of fun depending on the game, and really, that wasn't enough? That's 6. That's 6. See, I enjoyed Stardew Valley to a certain degree. I didn't play it through a tremendous amount, so perhaps that could be part of the reason why I didn't really get to because it was pretty early on in its life cycle as well. It's gotten a lot of development since then. Hey, Mr. Holmes, welcome. Yeah, things are going, you know. Can't complain. 2022. We're just since we reuse a lot of assets for DWR this year, I'm gonna use the same sentiment. This year, it's got to be better than last year. Didn't really work out last time, but we'll hope that it's a little bit better this time. Hopefully you're doing well also. Mr. Holmes has been doing a damageless run of the vanilla game, which is an astonishing undertaking. I've popped in a few times and yeah. It's an experience. But Stardew Valley was fun. I think I would really enjoy that if I continued to play it through. Graveyard Keeper was another one that was kind of in a very similar vein. Not exactly the same, but you know, kind of like daily quests, doing things, you know, energy, building up resources, things like that. Factorio was another one that I didn't really think about, but I actually did spend quite a bit of time playing. It's not really it's kind of resource management. Oh gosh, Mr. Holmes, I'm so sorry to hear that. I had no idea. Hopefully things are going well. If you need anything, you know, just ask. Happy to provide any consolation or information or anything that I could, certainly. Hopefully things are on the upside. Oh, there's a cave, like, 2 tiles off from where I've been walking around for the last 10 minutes. Swamp South. Oh! There's the town that we had been looking for. This is just to the west of the castle. Oh, welcome to Zone 1. We can walk out coordinates. Hopefully. Garenham. No silver shield. How am I on keys? 2. I don't even need to stay at the end. I didn't spend anything. Yeah, I guess it depends on what your drug of choice is. If you're on something like amitriptyline or sumatriptan or something else, just get some Botox injections. They work supposedly. I mean, the data shows that they do, but whether or not they actually do, I don't know. Stone's Cave. Frederick's Token, quest item number 2. Okay, so 16, 18, 20, 0. Now we can't walk too far to the north now, can we? Outside. It's 4, 6. Okay, I think I know where that is. Yeah, sumatriptan would be an abortive, not a maintenance or preventative for that. Now that does work extremely well for folks. Trouble is staying ahead of them. That really is the more important thing, but sometimes you can only do what you can do. Life throws you lots of curveballs, you know? This is mountain. 5 chests here. We have seen all town, so no silver shield available in this seed. Kind of. Let's do this. Need to watch my key count. Only have 1. Gotta pay attention to that. If I happen to die in here and I push for a gold grind, I have to go get keys first. Cash money. Death necklace. Fairy water herb. We're still looking for sword, armor, harp. We also don't have the flute. Okay, we'll mark that, and we can count again. That led us to Hawksness also. Hey, armor, let's go. Hawksness up against the top of the map. Is there anything I can defeat here? Stone Man? Oh, Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon, they have hurt more. Axe Knight. It's gonna be an irritatingly long walk back if I take a death here. Mr. Holmes being Mr. Holmes. You know what? I can't think of anything better. Come on, let's get this kill. I'll be honest, I haven't been counting. I should have been counting, but I haven't been counting. Perfect. Wow, it's been a good 60 seconds. Like to maintain map position. So what do we still have left? Stone's Cave, Grave. And we need to find the harp. Oh my goodness, encounter rate. Come on, man. I know I'm in forest tiles, it's not plains tiles, but still. Okay. Sure. That's about right. That is about right. I don't have a harp. Well, we can finally kill some stuff. It's always good. Yes, it was a very Mr. Holmes encounter rate right there. And a very classic way to die, too. It's like, oh, I'm never going to be able to run from this armor knight. Oh, I ran. Oh, I encountered a metal slime in the next tile. Oh, it hurt more me and killed me before I had a chance to act. Werewolves also with hurt more. Okay. Still not very effective against the werewolf. Blue dragon, we were... Actually, we were only 1 for 2 against the blue dragon as well, so that's not guaranteed. They're both in that area. That could have been a good zone. Perhaps not. Right, Starwinds have weak fire breath. That's actually pretty good. How many times have I walked through? It's a bottleneck. I have to go through here. Because we have to go through this area to the west. And we've not run into a single red dragon until now. Hell, I even walked around a little bit and tried to grind in this area because it had Druid Lords and Metal Scorpions back when I only had a hand axe. Never encountered a red dragon. Welp. My hopes for this one are not super high. We've taken way too many deaths. The sword armor combo in a quick succession was nice, but that's not too hard to do. Chance of stop spell resistance 1000%. I believe it. I've seen the way this game handles RNG. My run success for 55 agility is actually pretty good. So that's Swamp South. Imagining this is going to dead end very quickly because it's the southern end of the map. Hey JBT, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Not sure how much of it we've really had or are continuing to have, but I'll do my best. If we could just find a good spot to sit and grind, I'd be happy. Perhaps I should hop back into, you know what I could have done is I could have stayed in Hawksness. I could also hop into the Swamp Cave and see what's on the grind tile there. Blue Dragon, if I can stop it or stop spell it, would be pretty good. And both of those are pretty close to Garenham. Okay, 11. No strength. 254 hurt more. Alright, grind tiles, let's go. You know what, this is closer, I should check. If this is also an Axe Knight. It is. Grave, Stone's Cave, Sharlock, Rainbow Drop Turn-In, all unfound. All gonna be on the western edge of the map, either on the second continent or potentially west of Swamp South where we just died. On the first continent. Question isn't whether to grind, it's how far to go. 57 agility, 62 HP, doesn't sound great for running away from reds and such. 6485. It's better. It's not great. Guess we could explore out the rest of the second continent and then finish up at Hawksness. Grind till we die. Or I could, for some reason, take a fight for the night and die to it. Well, I got it. Keys. I need to buy keys. Actually, Remolder is straight south of the castle. It's not a big deal if I find Garenham and just dive it. Here's one of the missing caves. Naturally, with a red dragon standing right outside of it. 70 HP is not enough. Oh, goodness. How many times is he gonna roll in, like, the top 3 or 4 numbers of his damage range? Oh, this is a single continent? Looks like it. Got the grave, we found Sharlock. Still need to find our rainbow drop turn-in. Actually, I don't think I have a dragon scale yet. I will take this. That was found the wings. That was dropped the wings. And there's the harp. Okay, we're done. 6691. Not bad. I don't like how open this area of the map is. Hawksness. It goes a lot farther to the west than I was giving it credit for as well. Well, we walked right to it, and it is. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I had wings already. I have the key because I didn't use it. Okay, we never found the flute. It's either bottom grave or in Sharlock. Gonna pretend it don't matter. We're definitely behind, it's just a matter of how much we're behind. I don't really see a feasible way that I wouldn't be. We didn't get the opening gold grind for the equipment that we wanted. I imagine that somebody must have. We took a lot of deaths. And even though we didn't see a lot of the red dragons and such early, we've definitely gotten our share in the last 15 or so minutes. Might come down, at least in part, to how much do other people explore the map further. We explored quite a bit of it, but we got to skip most of the southwest quadrant. Didn't get very far past the swamp cave before dying to red dragons repeatedly. That could save a couple minutes, potentially. Not the encounter I was hoping for on the walk out. Still need stats across the board. The only thing that's even remotely close is MP 2082. Not a big help. Really? Casual 1 in 4,000, no big deal. Okay, level 15. 5, 1, 23, and 5. Finally heal. Yeah, that's about right. Not defense breaking anything in Sherlock, not a lot of extra MP, so I don't think diving early is in the cards, at least at this stage. Only 68 agility. Is there a potential for a better grind anywhere? Would overworld red dragons make any sense? I mean, they're worth almost triple a single Axe Knight. You've got pretty good attack power. It would be a walking grind in either unoptimal tiles or in an unoptimal zone where, you know, 1 out of 8 red dragons yields 1 in 40 encounter chance. Unless there's other good enemies in the zone that we can get without repelling, it's really not worth it. Okay, level 16. Strength, strength, strength. 4 is not enough. 4, 7, 4, 7. Level 16 return. Actually, is that enough? That might be enough with the strength gain. $128, 7 to 14, 10.5 on average, 15, 16 attacks, 13 heal mores. It's borderline. Fairy Waters would be nice, but there's not really a close by town for that. God, fighting another whole level on the way down is not gonna work. This is dumb. Don't do that. The only thing that could be reasonable is if there's red dragons inside. If I feel behind, though, and I really want to push to try to win the race, I should go right now. $114 HP is not really enough to get double attack, especially with only 77 defense. What, 51 is still on the table from DL2. No room to spend any heal mores on the way down. Just by the number of times we're being ambushed, even in the grind here, is going to be shades of what we're going to see in Sherlock as well. Especially if we start seeing Armored Knights and Red Dragons. And again, level 17 could be 1002 and we'll be no closer to winning, and diving twice would have been faster. So who knows? Either way is a gamble. At least this gamble I have something to show for it afterwards. Alright, level 17. Okay, 21 MP makes it a go. And again, I got back attacked by a Druin. Who's to say that I really am ready? $16 heal mores, but no MP to spare on any other spells. 123 HP make doubles possible. 130 attack power. 7 to 15 damage, 11 on average, about 14.5 to 15 attacks to win. $78 defense though, 50 on the table. 76 agility, not the best odds to run from Armored Knights and Reds. 130 attack power, could consider swinging through about 3 attacks on average, so you're kind of guaranteed to getting hit at least twice, which isn't great. Oh, there's both here. That's great. Down to 14 heal mores. Still doable, but the margin isn't great. I really can't afford to lose too much more. Alright. Game is clearly indicating what needs to be done. Erdrick's RNG Fest. Guessing Axe Knights are faster than this. Touching. Stats are definitely go mode JBT. We're kind of looking at 14 to 15 attacks, 16 heal mores, but 76 agility. We burned 5 heal mores before getting off the first basement floor. Both red dragons and armored knights are here in some quantity, and yeah. It just seems like, especially if there's basically any more of these in any of the zones that remain, we would be in trouble. I also didn't have the best of run luck, trying to get away. Like, I failed to run 5 times against one red dragon, 3 or 4 times against an armored knight, and then another 4 against another red. But we've got level 18 now, so maybe level 18 will have something for us. 8, 1, 2, 6. Well, it doesn't give us agility, but it does give us a lot of extra buffer in terms of attacks to win. It's not 14, now it's like 11 or 12. Use any herbs? I did not. Yeah, I think we can probably do that. If you're available, have time, and all that good stuff. Happy New Year, by the way. I didn't say so. I said it earlier when folks were coming in, but I don't think I mentioned it. Hopefully, 2022 is brought in well for you. Didn't even get into Sharlock, already been back attacked. Really should probably consider just fighting through at this point. Should've bought an herb. You know what? Screw it. I have a little bit of extra MP. It's costing us a heal. It's fine. Save some bonk, save some time. Did I really go through the entire top zone with 2 encounters? Game. And there's the reds again. I was right. Reds in more than one zone, not surprised. But just the difference in experience, Armored Knights as well, between the first dive and the second is... I mean, I ran into at least 6 or 7 Red Dragon Armored Knights in the first trip through the first zone, and I got only halfway through it, or 2/3 of the way through it. This time I ran into 1. Armored Knights in all 3 zones. What was I saying about I should just fight through these? Red Dragon's here too. Yeah, so basically this race is going to come down to who gets through the Sherlock RNG Fest. Hate to say it, but that's kind of what it's going to turn into. If it didn't already. Fortunately, level 18 gives us a lot of extra buffer space, so I could burn like 5 heal mores if I had to. Yeah, where is the auto torch? Why didn't I enable that? I'm the one who opened the room. What the heck? I wonder if that would technically it wouldn't be standard flags anymore, but that's one of the few that I would say doesn't really take it away from standard too much. But technically it's not standard, so whatever. I found all the encounters. Stone Man. Well, I just used my sleep MP. We're just gonna hack away. Dodge! 1 in 64 dodge. Let's go. 3-shot it though. That's pretty good. Alright, 9 to 19 damage on DL2. Gotta be cognizant I can take up to 50. Apparently I can also deal up to 50 on DL1, nice. Opening with 10. 23. 41. 58. 72 and now 84. 94. $110. $120. $139. Now, what a difference a level makes. Also, having much better luck in the top zone of Sharlock. It's 150. Likely to win in the next swing, not guaranteed. 160. Just in case my math sucks, we'll take the extra 4 seconds to cast Heal More, attack again. Should be 177, clearing the range by a wide margin, killing the Dragon Lord, spreading brilliance from the Ball of Light across the land. And wrapping this one up. Definitely was winnable like 2 levels ago. Just kind of came down to the Sharlock RNG fest at the end. Hey Nim, thanks for the GG. Appreciate it. That is a 3rd place finish in this group of 6. Angel FM finishing first at 1:32.43, so just over 3 minutes ahead of me, and then DK9146. Sorry, that was DK at 1:32.43, Angel at 1:30.10, so 6 minutes behind Angel, 3 minutes behind DK. If we had been able to win at the earlier level, that would have probably saved about 4 or 5 minutes, so not sure if it would have been able to sneak us into first, but it certainly would have gotten us into second, but man, the RNG was just not having it, unfortunately. Alright, just wrapping some things up there. Take a look at the stats for this one. I'm doing okay, Nim. Happy New Year, by the way. Hopefully 2022 is going to treat you well. 63 Axe Knights, we killed all but one of them. We ran from one in Sherlock, it's probably about it. One cast of the heal spell at the very end of the game. One cast of return also at the end of the game. 49 bunks. 200 attacks even, 15 deaths, and I think that's probably where we lost a lot of time. We just died to too many red dragons on the overworld, I think, and just really didn't have a good spot to grind after we got to like level 6, 7. We had enough attack power and the hurt spell that we were able to fight some bigger enemies, especially after picking up the hand axe, and unfortunately just not the HP to really stand out. Druid Lords we saw that we really wanted to take out, but they had Fire Breath, same with the Droll Magi. Droll Magi also had Heal More, which was annoying. Alas. Felt bad for the rounds last week. It's been a tough couple of weeks, for sure. Should have been a win against the Raiders, even though the Browns were playing with only half a team, backup quarterback, and none of their primary skills players. Still should have been a win, winning 14-13 with 2 seconds left. And then last week was, I mean, we gave them more opportunities than the Packers really needed, but that was an absolute travesty. I'll just leave it at that. That game was determined by officiating more than it was by actual play, which is a little frustrating and sad, but, you know, that's how it goes. Last interception was pass interference. The long bomb interception was pass interference. The offsides call or the false start with 2 defenders in the neutral zone, which by definition would then be encroachment. You name it. There were a lot of questionable calls in that one. But it happens, you know, we just gotta work on next week, which for us is tomorrow. I mean, if you beat Cincinnati and you beat Pittsburgh and Cincinnati loses to Kansas City, then, you know, you have a chance to win the division somehow still. But we'll see how that pans out. I guess I'll wait for just a minute to grab the backup camera because it seems like the primary is still not working for us, and we'll be looking at the map. So there's the map for this one. We did end up with Tanthagil right here, relatively centrally located, so that's always good. 9 strength, 11 agility, 24 HP, 8 MP. So pretty decent starting stats, at least by 3.0 standards. Most importantly, we had an extra key in the throne room, so that allowed us to check out the treasury. Treasury had extra keys, gold, herbs, so we were able to grind up what we wanted. We picked up about 10,000 gold blind. The problem was we saw that there was going to be swamp outside. Fortunately, we did have Heal More and Radiant at level 1, so we had that. Staff Cave was in the basement, no help there. Walked outside immediately to the west. There were some desert tiles that we could get to. Bought a few slimes, red slimes, drakeys, picked up level 2. Level 3, I think, is where we got hurt, and that allowed us to then take on the magicians and scorpions that were in the same area. Around level 6 or so, I did try to get out and explore a little bit. We did keep that gold since we had Heal More. We went back into Tanthagil to heal up our MP. Unfortunately, we went east and died to a Druid Lord, I believe, before going south and walking basically directly into Remolder. And of course, Remolder did have a flame sword, so instead of punching things, we could have been swording them. That didn't work out for us. They also had magic armor, which we wouldn't have had enough for both, but we would have at least been able to pick one. Similar in Brecconary. Brecconary had, I believe, the magic armor as well. Eventually, we did loop down and around, but loop down and around, we found the Tablet Cave, which had some cash after a few more deaths. And then down, actually I wrote this in twice. This is not Remolder, this is coal. That's just a bad K. There, now it's a K. So that was coal down there. Coal did have nothing on the search tile, but did have a hand axe, half plate. Add it to the large shield that we bought in Remolder at the start, and we had at least decent equipment. We found Cantlin immediately after that, so all these towns clustered not too far from home. Unfortunately, we didn't see any of them while we still had cash. But we picked up our coordinates. I erased them. I think they were like 47 north, 23 west or so. We knew we weren't going to be able to reach that, but we did see this town right across from the castle, so we kind of counted to where the town would be, and then continued to count on the other side, which we did eventually. We found Swamp South down here to the southwest. Led us to right next to that town, so that was perfect. We continued the count. Along the way, we found the Mountain Cave. Mountain Cave had, I think, one of our progression items in it. Kept walking, got to this, the overworld search tile, which was the armor, which led us right into Hawksness, which is where we found Erdrick's sword and an armored knight grind. We walked ourselves back down. Unfortunately, we took a death before we got all the way back. Garenham didn't have, I don't think, anything of significance in the back. Stone's Cave back there. So no ability to gold grind out of there. And in all now, after having checked all 5 towns, no silver shield, so no real reason to do a gold grind anyway. So that left at that point needing to find the Jerk Cave and the Grave. We needed just the Silver Harp at that point. Believe it or not, even though the grave is right here, because we were so dead set on taking a look for the coordinates, we went immediately to the north and didn't see this. And actually, we saw the grave from the south, and that's when we discovered both Sharlock and the fact that this was only a 1-continent system. So we dug out the top 3 chests of the grave, we had the Silver Harp up there, and that allowed us to basically go into grind and go mode around level 12. We went up to level 16. I did pause a little bit and consider my options for level 16. Definitely winnable at 16. About 15 attacks to win, 13 heal mores. Not a lot of margin for error. With Fairy Waters, it would be more comfortable. But I'd opted with only like 75 agility and not a lot of extra MP to go ahead and take additional level. Level 17 gave us 3 more heal mores, so it's like, this is perfect. Unfortunately, Red Dragons and Armored Knights in all 3 zones of Sharlock Castle, so it very quickly devolved into a massive RNG fest once you hit Sharlock. So I wouldn't be surprised if people won at 16, 17, 18, 19, multiple failed dives, or if you happen to get through it on your first try. I would not be surprised by any of that. It all really just becomes a pure RNG fest, which is sad. because I've now seen that all the remaining racers in this one forfeited, and I would imagine we were all diving through Sherlock at the same time, and it's just who got lucky to get through. We didn't on our first earnest dive at level 17. We barely got off the first floor without having run into multiple red dragons, armored knights, and failing to run at least a dozen times from all those things, burning 3 to 4 heal mores, and we just were out of buffer space. Level 18 gave us 8 more power and an extra heal more, and that really sealed the deal. We now had, instead of 3 extra heal mores, we had like 6 because of the extra attack power. So third place, not too bad, only a couple minutes behind. If we had gotten a little bit lucky on our first dive, we could have been able to sneak this one out if we took a few fewer deaths along the way. Fortunately, we were able to skip a little bit of the exploration here down in the southwest corner, which was nice. We also found the sword and the armor in quick succession up here on the overworld, which was also nice. I imagine most people did, although if anybody did have to save the princess, it was an easy kill of the Axe Knight, but we killed it without having hurt more. And there were certainly red dragons and other scary things on the overworld, which could make, you know, traversing everything a little bit of a challenge. We also pre-counted over to Garenham, or the town that turned out to be Garenham, with the knowing the coordinates but not knowing where that was. That did save us a bit of time as well. So there you go. That's the race in a nutshell. So good overall, happy with the play. Just you know, a good fun seed like that just turns out to be an RNG fest. It kind of ruins it, to be honest. And there's not much you can do about it. It's not like it was a bunch of like sleep dragon lord breath stuff. It was just rough enemies. And there's different options I could have fought through as opposed to trying to run, and maybe that would have made a difference on the first dive, but with as many as we saw, I wouldn't count on it. So there you go.